Om Shanti and a very good morning to all. Today we are going to read the Murli dated 7th December 1979. The title of the Murli is Sarva Rishto Ko Samapt Kar Farishta Bano. Finish all the bodily relationships and become an angel. So today's Murli, we do not have an English translation of this. Maybe we'll read the Murli in Hindi. But in today's Murli, Baba is speaking about the blessings that this time has, that this confluence age has for us. Baba says that you can receive all the blessings that you want in this confluence age. Why? Because he's Samay Vardhani. And he says that you need to make the most of it. Baba also speaks about being constantly combined with him. Give an example of how in the Shiv Shakti form we are now combined with Baba. And he says that you will be combined like the Vishnu in the future as well. Baba is also giving us a chair, a seat today, a seat of an angel, chair of an angel. And he says to remain in that stage forever and not to come down. So we have 3 C's today to remember from this Murli. The confluence age, the combined state, and the chair of an angel. So we will read the Murli together. सर्व रिश्तों को समाप्त कर फरिश्ता बनो. पार्टियों के साथ महाराष्ट्र जोन. संगम युग है वरदानी युग. इस समय अपने को वरदानों से संपन्न करो. Baba says, सभी संगम युग के विशेष वरदानों से अपने को संपन्न बना रहे हो क्या. संगम युग को कहा ही जाता है वरदानी युग. The age of blessings, right? The blessed confluence age that we have. संगम युग पर ही असंभव संभव होता है. सर्व परिवर्तन का युग संगम युग है. We can also take these points, these pointers that Baba is giving us about this, the confluence age. First, he mentioned that it is a Vardhani Yuga, the blessed age. And then he says, Sangam Yug par hi asambhav sambhav hota hai. Whatever is impossible can be made possible only on this age, right? Only on this time. सर्व परिवर्तन का युग संगम युग है. तो ऐसे युग पर श्रेष्ठ पाठ बजाने वाले हीरो और हीरोइन एक्टर इतना नशा सदा रहता है क्या. संगम युग पर ही सदा संपन्न का वरदान मिलता है. संगम युग पर ही सदा संपन्न का वरदान मिलता है. That means constantly full and complete, right? You can only become now. See, the Atma, the soul, has to travel yet another journey of 5,000 years. We are already on the verge of completing one, but then we are to embark on a journey again, right, of the 5,000 years. The part that is to be filled in, जो पूरा part भरना है, वो इस समय करना है. Otherwise, we don't have an option. Baba often says that वो कल्प कल्प की बूंद हो जाएगी. हो रही है, हो जाएगी. Now is the time. Right? Now is the golden period. Now is the diamond period when we can sit and decide, how do I want this entire cycle of mine to be? Of course, the soul has played this part immense number of times, but then again we have a chance of creating it. Swami says, संगम युग पर ही सदा संपन्न का वरदान मिलता है. द्वापर से कभी कभी अल्पकाल का मिलता है. संगम युग को सदा काल का वरदान. संगम युग को सदा काल का वरदान. अगर अभी भी कभी कभी का होगा तो सदा काल का कब होगा? That is what, right? If now also somewhere or sometime or something is there, then when it be like forever? Sada kal ka kab hoga? Baba says, संगम युग पर नाम ही है शिव शक्ति. जैसे नाम कंबाइंड है वैसे सदा कंबाइंड रहो तो माया जीत बन जाए. अभी भी कंबाइंड शिव शक्ति, भविष्य लक्ष्य भी कंबाइंड विष्णु रूप का. तो डबल कंबाइंड रूप होना. पांडव तो सदा याद में रहते हैं. पांडव और शक्तियों का अभी भी गायन चल रहा. जिनका अब तक गायन चल रहा है उनका प्रैक्टिकल स्वरूप क्या होगा? सदा श्रेष्ठ स्वरूप. नीचे आते ही क्यों? The stage of being combined is now also in the form of Shiv Shakti. And when Baba says Shiv Shakti, that means we are his powers, right? We have all his powers, and then we ourselves become the form of Shakti. So Baba in a Murli has mentioned so well that when you are in the consciousness of Shiv Shakti, when you are in the consciousness of those 8 powers, you will feel like you have a companion in the Sakar form. You will never feel away from him. You will never feel that he is in the Nirakar form or I am in the corporeal stage. That will not. He is very beautifully shared. I don't remember the date of the movie exactly. But when you have the consciousness that you are Shiv Shakti, the Bible says that you will be able to experience both Sat or Hat. That means you will be combined with him. You will have his company with the intellect. Means बुद्धि के साथ का अनुभव और श्रीमत रूपी हाथ का. So when Baba today has given us this title that you are a Shiv Shakti, then for today, let us take this as a homework and experience this form, this combined stage of how does it feel to be in this form of a Shiv Shakti, of being the bar. So Baba says, सदा जिनका अब तक गायन चल रहा है उनका प्रैक्टिकल स्वरूप क्या होगा? सदा श्रेष्ठ स्वरूप. नीचे आते ही क्यों? जब किसी को ऊंची सीट मिलती है तो कोई छोड़ता है क्या? आजकल देखो कांटों की कुर्सी को भी कोई नहीं छोड़ता. आपको तो बाप दादा सदा सुखदायी स्थिति की सीट दे रहे, सुखदायी स्थिति की सीट दे रहे. That means it is not the chair of thorns, no, but a chair of bliss. Right? पोजीशन पर बिठा रहे हैं, फिर नीचे क्यों आते? वह लोग कुर्सी के पिछाड़ी देखो कितना प्रयत्न करते, मालूम भी है दुखदाई है, फिर भी नहीं छोड़. Happens, right? Most of us have seen this. I mean, it is happening. The Bible says, मालूम भी है दुखदाई है, फिर भी नहीं छोड़. तो आप श्रेष्ठ स्थिति की कुर्सी को कभी भी नहीं छोड़. सदा अपने फरिश्तेपन की सीट पर सेट रहो, तो सदा अतीन्द्रिय सुख के झूले में झूलते रहे. And we are in the higher consciousness that I am an angel. And when I am firm on that seat of mine, that chair of mine, then Baba says, he has promised Atindriya Sukha ka jhula, super sensuous joy, will be able to experience it very easily. बाप द्वारा इतना सहज वर्षा प्राप्त हो तो और क्या चाहिए. अविनाशी वर्षे को छोड़ क्यों देते? Say, of course we will receive the kingdom in the golden age as Baba has promised that you have this inheritance of the kingdom of the golden age. But then now also he is giving us that, where he mentioned Avinashi Varsa. So this is to be experienced now. Sangam Yug ka bhi Varsa hai, Atindriya Sukh ka Jhula. Right? That is to be experienced. And the one in the golden age, the kingdom is a different thing. But now when he himself is here, now also we have our Varsa to take. Atindriya Sukh ka Varsa, the super sensuous joy. सिर्फ एक ही सहज बात तो याद करनी है, हम बाप के और बाप हमारे, इसी एक बात में सब समाया हुआ. यह है बीज. बीज को पकड़ना तो सहज होता है ना, वृक्ष के विस्तार को पकड़ना मुश्किल होता है. तो एक बात याद रखो. Which one? हम बाप के और बाप. That's it. This is the seed. Baba says, do not go in too much of the elaboration or too much of vistar that we do. उसको पकड़ना मुश्किल. Baba saying, बीज को पकड़ना तो सहज. But this really happens, right? If we give a thought to this, maybe we can discuss this towards the end. This actually happens. We go into that vistar part of it so much, that one after another, there is a trail of thoughts that carries on. A simple thing happens somewhere. One after the other, the thought process continues. Why? How? Maybe then this practice is needed, that we are not to get entangled into this web of why and how and what, but then just that seed, that beach, and that full stop he says to apply. That is important. He further says, एक बात को याद रखो, अब अभूल बनो. द्वापर कलयुग से भूलने वाले बने और इस समय अभूल बनते. Means the one who's not committing any mistake, right? And the one who is in remembrance. ना भूल करने वाला और ना भूलने वाला, अभूल. इस वरदान भूमि से विशेष अभूल बनने का वरदान स्मृति, सॉरी, इस वरदान भूमि से विशेष अभूल बनने का अर्थात स्मृति स्वरूप बनने का ही वरदान दे जा. विस्मृति को यहाँ ही छोड़ करके जा. विस्मृति के संस्कार समाप्त. कभी कोई बात हो तो यह वरदान याद कर. बाप बच्चों से मिलने कहाँ से आते हैं? अगर बच्चों को आना पड़ता है तो बाप को भी आना पड़ता है. आप तो इसी साकारी लोक से आते हो. बाप तो इस लोक से भी परे से आते हैं. बाप का स्नेह बच्चों के साथ सदा है. सदा बच्चों की याद ही बाप को रहती है. और कोई काम है क्या बाप को? दिस इज सच अ ब्यूटीफुल लाइन. सदा बच्चों की याद ही बाप को रहती है. और कोई काम है क्या बाप? I am not sure, but it was last Sunday's Murli, right, where Baba mentioned that he never forgets the children, even for a second. Baba never forgets the children. बाप बच्चों को एक सेकंड के लिए भी नहीं. And here also he's mentioning सदा बच्चों की याद ही बाप को रहती. और कोई काम है क्या बाप को? बच्चों को याद करना यही काम है ना. So we shall experience this also today. That how much is my remembrance, how much is my याद, मतलब मेरी याद बाबा को कितनी कैच हो रही है और मुझे बाबा की याद कितनी कैच हो रही है. This is to be experienced, right? Because when he is saying that I also remember you, then I should also receive that touching. I should also receive his remembrance. बच्चों को याद करना यही काम है ना. चाहे जाने या न जाने, लेकिन बाप तो याद करते हैं. जैसे बाप का काम है बच्चों को याद करना, ऐसे बच्चों का भी काम है बाप को याद करना. सदा लवलीन रहो, सदा सेफ्टी का साधन है. सॉरी, दिस इज द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक दैट वी टेक. सदा सेफ्टी का साधन है याद की भट्टी. ड्रामा अनुसार कलयुगी दुनिया का दुख और अशांति का नजारा देख बेहद के वैरागी बनते जाए. कुछ भी होता है अपनी सदा चढ़ती कला. कुछ भी होता है अपनी सदा चढ़ती कला. Now, this also can be monitored closely. How? Because the outer circumstances may be a different thing, but the chaos outside is different. But what about it, the state of mind? उसमें भी अगर कोई बात हो रही छोटी सी भी, then also Baba is saying that अपनी तो सदा ही चढ़ती कला. You don't have to get disturbed. He further says, दुनिया के लिए हाहाकार है और आपके लिए जय जयकार. आप जानते हो यह दुनिया हाहाकार होने वाली. हाहाकार जान. हमें घबराना नहीं, हमारे लिए तैयारी हो रही। साक्षी होकर सब प्रकार का खेल देखो, साक्षी होकर सब प्रकार का खेल देखो। कोई रोता है, चिल्लाता है, साक्षी होकर देखने से मजा आता है। At times, Baba says that you have to be merciful, and we need to be merciful. But then that will be a stage when we become really detached from that scene, whatever it is. क्या होगा यह क्वेश्चन भी नहीं होता, यह होना ही है, ऐसे अटल होना। क्या होगा यह क्वेश्चन तो नहीं उठता। अनेक बार यह सब हलचल देखी है और अब भी देख रहे हो। क्या भी हो दुनिया में, लेकिन याद की भट्टी में रहने वाले सदा सेफ रहते। These are the godly versions and it's a promise that he's doing. याद की भट्टी में रहने वाले सदा सेफ रहते। सभी सदा फरिश्तों के समान डबल लाइट स्थिति में स्थित रहते। फरिश्तों का जो गायन है वह हमारा गायन, ऐसे अनुभव करते हो। इस पुरानी देह में रहते देह के भान से न्यारे, इसको कहते हैं फरिश्ता जीवन। यह फरिश्ता जीवन सदा हल्का होने के कारण ऊंची स्थिति पर ही रहे, क्योंकि हल्की चीज कभी नीचे नहीं आती। अगर नीचे की स्थिति पर आते तो जरूर बोझ है। फरिश्ता अर्थात निर्बंधन, कोई भी रिश्ता नहीं, देह से रिश्ता नहीं। Ultimately, the purusharth that we are doing is of course of the consciousness, the body consciousness. It will be at times easy to rise above the relationships, to rise above the consequences and everything, the circumstances and everything. But then Baba underlines कि देह से भी रिश्ता नहीं. This slightly becomes a barrier at times. This only comes in front of the body consciousness, because we've been habituated to entangling into this body consciousness since 63 births. This is where the challenge comes. Every now and then that I popping up from the inside, that I am supposed to get this, I am doing this. फरिश्ता अर्थात निर्बंधन, कोई भी रिश्ता नहीं, देह से रिश्ता नहीं। निमित्त मात्र कार्य के लिए आधार लिया, फिर उपरा। So there is no yat vyar today, but to the one who is making us an angel, to the one who, with this confluence age, to the one who is constantly, who has promised to be a constant companion, from us children to our beloved Bap Dada, love-filled remembrance and namaste. We will take a moment of silence and then we can share the points from the video. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Thank you. What has Baba mentioned today? Anyone like to share?
Good morning.
Good morning.
And today's Murli, my Baba says that संगम युग पर ही असंभव संभव होता है और संगम युग पर ही संपन्न का वरदान मिलता है. Om Shanti.
Yes. Yes, Bridget. Haiji, you can share.
Om Shanti. So, Baba says, live in this old world, okay, in this old body, but, be detached from the consciousness of the, body and have this angelic awareness that I'm an angel. So when we have this thought, then we always, remain light. Okay, so when we remain light, then it becomes easy for us to fly. So anything light, right? So that doesn't remain on this ground, it will always fly up. So with that consciousness, we can have an elevated stage all the time. So Baba would like to see us becoming a Farista, where we are free from all the strings that are tied in this world. Om Shanti, thank you.
Yes. Okay. Anyone else like to share?
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti.
I just remember the words of the Gita, Yada Yada Hi Dharmasya Glani Chu Bharata. When I used to read the Gita and when I used to watch that serial, the Mahabharata, it was a real connection for me to understand the role of Bharat, the role of God coming. And that time it was just Lord Krishna coming. And I used to really love that stanza. But that stanza, that meaning, that time, the trying time, what we call now, the final scene, the climax wasn't just that Mahabharata war. The time is now. That's what we have been learned. And this confluence age, you see, in everywhere in history, every year has got a significance. Like when we were young, we were said, okay, what is this 1776? What is that? Every age had some event with it. But never can anywhere this confluence age be edited or published or written, because that's one secret only we know now. Now is the prime time where the peak meeting takes place. And never did we know. Even Brahma Baba didn't know, so we cannot blame ourselves. He even wasn't aware when he was just ushered in, and when Shiv Baba just entered in, like as if saying, hello, you have to do this. You and none other can do this. I was thinking about that Sangam Yuga, that when it started, when the peak meeting. A long list we can take from all the Murlis, Kalyankari Yuga, Purushottam Yuga. But I remember one very big title which Baba gives is Ashwamedha, Avinashi, Rudra, Gita, Jnana Yajna. It's a story of lost and found. And this was the first time when we had two personalities, Brahma and Brahmin. And so many conferences, not just Shiv Baba, Supreme Soul, and this conference of the deity samskars, conference of the devil samskars, conference of hell and heaven. Actually, all this, the concept of heaven and hell was there even in the Copperidge. It was there. But the main basis is truth, satyata. That was what I think is how to herald this. And Brahma Baba became the harbinger of really taking us at the end of the cycle. I think so effective is Sangam Yuga. That's why Baba keeps saying, see, I am just talking and I'm just listening. I think only 20 to 30% I'm experiencing. I'm telling you everything about the Sangam Yuga. But do I experience it so much the way I'm sharing? The way? No. So that's what I feel about this Sangam Yuga. But this was just my, I can go on endlessly about Sangam Yuga, but I just had one thing, Deepika Ben, Sangam Yuga ko Shiv Shakti bhi keh sakte hain. I was just thinking, because Shiv Shakti is a concept which was already there in the Copper Age. Shiva and Shakti. I'm talking about the real Shiva and Shakti, Parvati and Shankar. So when Baba spoke about this Shiv Shakti, I just wanted to get the epic role, the epoch role of Shiv Shakti in Sangam Yuga. If some more flashlights could be thrown on it. Om Shanti.
Okay, so anyone would like to share? My sister has asked on Shiv Shakti. I believe it is a stage that, as you said, that it can be called, the Sangam Yuga can be called the stage of Shiv Shakti. Why? Because the entire cycle is going to have, the experiences or जो गायन है कि ये ऐसा था, ये सिद्धि प्राप्त थी, ये था. At times they say that uh, like you mentioned, Parvati, or maybe some other Shakti, there's always a story behind it, that there's always a tale behind it. कि इस देवी को वरदान है, इस शक्ति को ये प्राप्त है. So I believe all this throughout the cycle will be the stories of now that is happening, right? We souls are creating that path. Because now, if we are in the consciousness that I am a Shiv Shakti, because nobody is going to take this self-esteem that's Swaman in the entire cycle, right? We are the ones who are actually experiencing it now, and this then will be a tale or a story throughout the cycle, right? So it's our story, like you said, the Gita episode. So it's nobody else's story, but it's ours. This is मतलब ये हमारा गायन है, हमारा ही है. So you only mentioned, sister, that Sangam Yuga can be called the stage of being Shiv Shakti because we are experiencing it in the true form now. And then this will become, in the deity form also, we will be worshipped, or, we have those representations where you show the Ashta Shakti or the Ashta Pujadhari. And then, so this, we are creating it now. I truly believe. The more we experience this stage, the more we are in this consciousness. And just as Brahma promised that, when you are in that combined stage, you will experience things to be very close to me. You will become very close. I believe this is something that each one of us need to experience now. And if anybody else would like to add on, please share. Yes, brother, so you can go ahead.
Yeah, just adding on to that, Sangam Yuga is very special that we have met. So this is the time that this eternal milan that takes place, right? So Baba and children meeting, and Kali Yuga and this Kali Yuga and the golden age. So we are in the middle. So like yesterday, Baba said, we are in the boat. We have left one place, the Kali Yuga, and we have not reached the golden age, but we are in the middle. It's a place where rivers and ocean meets, right? So this is the time where we will meet or experience the boatman. time where creation and creator both come together and we understand that become Trikaldharshis, knowing all three aspects, time, everything important. So like you rightly said, there are many things we can churn a lot about this Sangam because there are so many things Baba said about Sangam. This is the time that we connect the powerhouse. Right? This is the time the battery gets charged for us to um, run throughout the Kalpaya for the 5,000 years. Okay. So this is the time we get sustained by God. This is the time we understand all this, right? The whole tree and the whole drama, right? Realization of the self and the supreme.
Deepika Ben, why I asked you that, if you see in the Murli, Baba says, Abibi combined Shiv Shakti, Bhavishya Lakshabi combined Vishnu. Now, Baba has mentioned in many of the Murlis, there is no form of Vishnu. It is only Lakshmi and Narayan. But Lakshmi and Narayan have been depicted as a root form, a combined form, four-armed, in the family way as Vishnu. So Baba has mentioned, so because I just went back to the Murli to see what Baba actually means. So maybe, see, I have a very strong belief, a strong concept of Shiv Shakti down written in the scriptures, where really the Aham Shiva, who says, I am the all world. The world will dance when I dance, the world will stop when I stop. To prove he is wrong, Shakti comes and says, you are nothing without me. You can only rule the world only when I'm there. That's what we say, the Shiv Shakti Tandavans. And when we read that, we get a beautiful concept of Shiv and Shakti there. But I think here, Baba Mia, it is one Shiv, Shiv Baba, and all his children, Shaktis. And that's one. And the combined form here is different. Because I know down in the scriptures, the combined form was always Aham Brahmasmi. It was different. But here, I am combined with my Shiv Baba, but I still am there. I cannot become Shiv Baba. I am his child and Baba is Baba. So that's why, I asked you the question, because the Shiv Shakti which Baba, I know the Shiv Shakti which Baba has given us knowledge now. But when he mentioned about Sangam Yukka now, something new I'm hearing in the Murli. That's why I asked you. Because Shiv Shakti, Baba says, stand up Shiv Shakti, stand up Shiv Shakti. I always think, who's the commander? It was just that kind of relationship I wanted to know. That's the thing. That's why I asked the question, Deepika Ben. I'm still trying to get the concept from the Murli.
Okay. Would anyone else like to add on to this or like to share something on this point? Can go ahead, please. Like if any other perception is there or if any other thoughts anybody has. As sisters mentioned, Shiv Shakti. And any of the co-hosts, anybody would like to add something? Any other point would anyone like to share? Okay, any of the experiences that they might have experienced somewhere that, I am there with Baba and Baba's here with me. Just an experience of the combined state that he is truly there. Anyone would like to share or would like to talk about an experience? Like if he says that I am Shiv and you are the Shakti, both of us being combined, and I carrying this Swaman with me, that yes, he's there. So any of the experience, would anybody like to share with anyone? No? Sister, would you like to? Because it happens, right? This is a very powerful Swaman that he's given us. Sangam Yug par naam hi hai Shiv Shakti. That means when you say that this is a Sangam Yug for you, means you are there with me. Baba's there with you. You're not alone. There is that combination of Shiv and Shakti together on this conference age.
Deepika, when as you were asking us, and as no one else is sharing, you know what happens when you're in a stage of sorrow, when so many things just come thrown upon you, you just run. You're running in a blind alley, but you know there is a light somewhere that this is not going to rob you. Somewhere, something, there is going to be some moksha. You will run, you will fall down, you will die, or something will happen, somebody will save you. We always have this kind of, what I say, a feeling. Similarly, when what the world is going through now, we say, Atit se Atit, when we hear, we say, is this going to be the end? Will there not be, like even see in Christianity, they say Jesus will come down and take the souls above and take them all to heaven. Like so many scriptures, so many people say. So I don't know. For me, when I took the Gyan, I had a feeling, hey, a man has come, a truth has come. I don't know how far it's going to dawn on me, honestly, no. But I know there is something round the corner, and someone, some messiah, some person is waiting, not just for me, but for the whole world. I think that feeling is there whenever we think of Shiv Baba. That's I think that feeling is very deep. And that feeling comes especially when you hear such kind of news and all, no? Very sad news and all, when suddenly we know something will happen, even though there are people talk about karma, etc. and all. We know a day will come when there will be glorification. I think this is the feeling I have when you're saying, is he here? Is Shiv Baba here? This kind of feeling runs through.
Yes, yes, very true. In times of difficulties also, when we seek help, so I believe that one thought that, Baba's there, Baba will take care. And this actually happens in little scenarios of life as well. I mean, even if we are not looking at, destruction on the whole, or things getting chaotic, um, uh, you know, on a very large perspective, but then little things, maybe say at workplace, maybe say at home, little things also pile up to a good experience that he's there. I mean, I remember yesterday. It was yesterday that I had to. We had a meeting, the center's meeting, but I was at my workplace, extremely caught up because I totally forgot that I had to prepare something regarding the Murli, and we had to present that. It was a Zoom meeting, but I totally forgot and was totally lost in my work. And the moment, I mean, half an hour before, I could just that flashed in my mind the thought. Uh, we actually received a message half an hour before the meeting that we are having this, and then immediately my mind got this, that Baba, I'm totally occupied over here. I will not be able to present because I have not prepared. And I uh, I called up Didi and I said, Didi, I'm not joining because I am not prepared. And Didi just said, it's okay if you can record an audio also, that will work. But then I sat with myself for just 2 minutes there at my workplace, and that, instead of recording the audio, forget about everything else. Just say Hanji over there, Baba's there, and Baba's going to take care. I don't know what happened. I took out my diary and I started penning down notes. And within 5-10 minutes, Baba gave such wonderful thoughts which weren't there. I could not have imagined those thoughts, at that point where I was completely occupied and lost in my work. But then still Baba did that. Such beautiful thoughts, such pointers for the meeting that were actually required. And then when the meeting actually started and Didi said that you are here finally, will you be able to present? I said, yes, Didi, I will. And I wasn't sure that I will also be ready with a slide of mine with a pictorial form that is to be there. And wonders, he does little wonders, coming down and giving you, striking you, hitting you in your intellect with things like you cannot imagine. This may sound, that obvious that, okay, he has helped. But then at that point of time where you are totally lost in your work, I believe this was something different that came to my mind, and I started jotting down points. So, of course, not taking a very big scenario, but little experiences also that, Baba's there with me throughout. This also gives a lot of confidence to the soul that, yes, even if something is going to happen, he is going to be there. So, of course, as you spoke about destruction happening, or what all is happening in the world, that is a point. But then on the personal front also, how am I experiencing Baba to be? So,
Remember that sentence, Deepika, we learned when we were small? God is nowhere. But now we learned it. God is now here. After NOW, if you put God, I always love those kind of, slogans. So God is now here. And I also like the picture when they showed the world is in ICU and a surgeon comes and checks the world and gives some prescription and all. These things always make me feel that God is here.
yes, so true. So true. Okay. Would anyone like to add on to anything? Like to share something? No. Iraqi sister, shall we move towards the meditation then?
So we have an announcement for
Yeah,
tomorrow's
sure.
class. So, so tomorrow, Venu sister shall be conducting a Murli Manthan on Murli Date at 3/12/79. Sorry, no, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, Sunday. Okay, Sunday we have this preferred day. So, request everyone to join and take the full benefit. The Murli date is 3/12/1979. Over to your sister for meditation. Thank you.
Shanti, let's sit back for a few moments. Going deep down. I, the being, form of light. I am an angel, God's little angel. I look at myself sitting next to Baba in the subtle world. Baba also in his combined form, Brahma and Shiv together, Bab Dada. And I'm sitting in front. His pleasant drishti and the blessings that He is bestowing. He slightly makes a promise to be combined with me as well, to be there throughout. I hold Baba's hand tightly and ask him like a little child, Baba, you have to be there with me today and always. And you have to make sure that I am also there with you, with my intellect totally connected to you. I and Bab Dada just being ready for the day. I come down into this form again with Baba, with this consciousness that He is there throughout. And we are in the combined stage. Thank you, Baba. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you to Baba. Thank you, Deepika Ben. Thank you, Divine Family. See you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Till that time, have a lovely day.